Well, Mike, always good to be with you. And the Irish have picked up a commitment over the weekend. It's an offensive lineman, Gregory Patrick, and he's a local guy from Portage, Michigan.
Yes, he is. Very nice commitment here for the Fighting Irish. The nation's number 164 overall player, according to the On3 industry ranking, and the number 10 interior offensive lineman. Patrick committed to the Fighting Irish over Michigan, Michigan State, and Penn State. Pretty solid top four. His dad, Joseph Patrick, played at Michigan State. And I still think this recruitment came down to Notre Dame and Michigan, but he opted to pick the Fighting Irish. He made it to campus on Friday to commit to the staff face to face, which I just think is really cool.
Yeah.
He wasn't in town for the spring game. He just made it up for just for Friday and wanted to give them that news. He visited, I believe it was the weekend before. All these weekends are starting to run together, but he had just a tremendous time on campus, and Notre Dame ended up winning this recruitment. And there were times December or January that I thought Notre Dame was trending away and that they wouldn't be really even in contention. Like, it just didn't seem like things were progressing like you would want, and then they just did. And Joe Rudolph had a really good home visit in January with Patrick, and things started to kind of trend back to Notre Dame at that point. And then the spring visit went very well. Patrick listed at what was it, like 6'4.5", 280 pounds. He's playing left tackle at the high school level, and I think he's going to play tackle at Notre Dame. He's the fourth offensive line pledge for the Irish in this class, and he, it is the lone tackle. The other three are definitely interior players, but Patrick could play guard as well. To be clear, like he definitely could play anywhere on the offensive line. This one is interesting, Darren. He's listed at 6'4.5", 280 pounds, and he's the number 95 overall player and the number 7 interior offensive lineman. That's according to On3. Okay. Anthony Knapp, 2 cycles ago, 6'4.5", 275 pounds, so same height. Knapp as a recruit, just a little bit smaller in terms of pounds. According to On3's rankings, the number 97 player nationally, number 5 interior offensive lineman. So basically the same ranking and same size. And Knapp, listed as an interior offensive lineman, again, comes to Notre Dame, starting out as a tackle. Patrick, listed as an interior offensive lineman, I think is going to play tackle. This might be like a Joe Rudolph thing. Like, hey, you don't need to be the prototypical 6'6", 310-pound coming here as a tackle. Like, no, you can be 6'4.5" and 280 pounds, but like if you can move and you can do these things and play tackle, you can play tackle here. So I thought that was an interesting connection to make between Knapp and Gregory Patrick. But yeah, this is a solid commitment for Notre Dame in pretty much any way you look at it. The film looks great. He's not too far, so you're getting a local-ish kid, right? From the state of Michigan, but not very far from South Bend at all, obviously. And great ranking, offer list. You beat Michigan all around. Really nice offensive line class coming together. And according to On3's rankings, Patrick is the best one.
So, Mike, that is now 4 offensive linemen in this class that the Irish have commitments with. What do you think is next on the offensive line board?
Yeah, I would say there's really 2 names to know moving forward. I actually wrote an article about this on Monday morning at blueandgold.com that folks can check out. But Ekene Boko, 6'6", 285 pounds, someone that Notre Dame has been tracking for quite a while. The Irish had his brother Mondi Boko, an interior defensive lineman, visits for the Ohio State game in 2023. And Boko ended up sticking with Georgia. He visited Notre Dame as a Bulldogs commit and stuck with that pledge. But Ekene visited with him, and then he made it back to campus for his first return visit April 5th. Did this 6'6", 285-pound, top 100 overall player, according to the On3 industry ranking. So I think Notre Dame's in his top group. He's going to officially visit this summer. Notre Dame definitely a team to watch for. Boko, and then Grayson McHugh from LaSalle College in Pennsylvania. We talk about Joey O'Brien a lot on this program, Darren. Big time. I think he's a 5-star caliber type of defensive back. from this same high school, and I like O'Brien to land at Notre Dame, and Grayson McHugh is taking basically an official visit this week. It's April 16th through the 18th, so it's you're there for 3 days. So full on trip where he's going to get to see a ton. It'll be McHugh's first time at Notre Dame. 6'7", 270 pounds. Number 316 overall player, number 26 offensive tackle, according to the on-3 issue ranking. Notre Dame offered McHugh, I want to say like 2 or 3 weeks ago now. And I believe this one's going to come down to Notre Dame and Penn State. So it's not a guarantee, Darren, that Notre Dame takes a 5th offensive lineman in this class, but it definitely seems to be pretty likely that the Irish do, I think, at the end of the cycle. And Oboko and McHugh are the two to watch. I personally think Grayson was going to end up at Notre Dame. That's kind of my view right now.